how to make a lot of money. That's what you want to know, right? Seriously, no BS. How to make a lot of money. Well, by the end of this video, you will know how to make a lot of money. Because that's a question that you've been asking yourself. That's a question that people all over been asking themselves at some point in their life. How do I make a lot of money? It seems as though there are people out there that have the answer and they're just not sharing it. Some people is just living a different life than you. They have obviously found out how to make a lot of money. You might have been working 2 jobs, 3 jobs. You've been told to manage your money wisely, save, invest, and it never seems to pan out. How to make a lot of money is what you're trying to figure out, right? So, let me help you. Don't be hard on yourself first and foremost, because you may think that you should already know. You of a certain age, you have a certain background and experience, and you may feel as though you should already know how to make a lot of money. But let me help you. You're not born with the information. And this is not one of those speeches where it's true, they don't teach you in school how to make a lot of money. Yes, they teach you how to be an employee and work for others. And this is not about starting your own business or joining an MLM or affiliate marketing, referral marketing, or anything of that nature. This video will tell you how to make a lot of money. So let's get the answer. And the answer actually lies within the question. We have to understand, what is it about money that makes us want so much of it, right? Well, the answer to that is, when you think about why you want a lot of money, you think about what money does for you or can do for you. It can pay your bills, right? It pays your bills. It takes you on vacations. It helps you eat at fine dining restaurants. You can go out and have fun and party. You can put gas in your gas tank. Money allows for you to do all these things. Money does all these things for you. That's why you want a lot of it, because of what money does for you. I'm getting to something. What money does for you make you want more of it. So how do you make a lot of money? Well, let me answer that. If you think about what money does for you, you want more of that, right? It's something about money that makes you want more of it. You kind of like can't live without it. You almost will do anything for it. Some people ride for it. Some people kill for it. Some people steal for it. Now, some people even work 40 hours of their life every single week for over 40 years for it. You ride or die for money, right? Well, let's put money to the side for a second and let's think about the things that you would do for money. Who else would you do those things for besides your kids? Who else would you ride or die for? Who else would you go out your way for? Think about that person or those people. Who would I go out my way for? Yeah, I'll go out my way for that person. I'll do anything for that person. Why would you do anything for that person? Think about it. Why would you do anything for that person? You'll go out your way for that person. You'll go to war for that person. You'll cook for that person. You'll go out your way. Anything that person asks for, why would you do that for that person? Just as you would do for money. Okay, I'm going to give you the answer. The reason why you want a lot of money is because you value it, right? You value it. Now, we can argue that money is paper, fiat currency, et cetera, and it's not worth anything itself. But that's not what this is about. Money, fiat currency, whatever you want to call it, you go out your way for it because you value it. It has created a certain value to itself that you would go out your way for it. So it's then called money. So I would like to say, remember these three words: be, hold, and create. Be, hold, and create. That is the answer to how you make a lot of money. So you're like, Gary, I don't understand. Be, hold, create. What are you talking about? If you become or be someone of value, that's one way you'll make a lot of money. See, this thing that we call money is something that we value, so we'll do anything and everything for it. It attracts us to it. So if you become similar to money, be someone of value, sort of like an asset, you will make a lot of money. So, Gary, how do I become like an asset? How do I become someone of value? The answer to that is get yourself out of the way and find out what it is that other people want. Be of service. It makes me think about a couple of videos that I made back in the past. 20, 34,000 views. And I watched that video, I studied that video. And I said, why was that like a hero video? It took off. And to this day, still going. And I got a few more that done 10,000, 8,000, and so on and so forth. And I realized it's because I became helpful. I became someone of value. I was answering specific questions that people didn't know that they were asking, but they were asking. I decided to take out the time to become a living dictionary, a living glossary, a person that was helpful, sharing valuable information to a specific party or group of people who had certain interests. And because I was able to do that, I, was magnified. My reputation was magnified. My authority, my esteem, everything was magnified. I became someone of value by being of service to other people. And by being of service to other people, that has brought me a lot of money. So remember the word be. Become someone or be someone of value, and you will make a lot of money. Create. Seems obvious. Create. Create something of value. If you create something of value, something that people want, something that people need, that will make you a lot of money. Create something of value, not to yourself, not something that you want, but something that other people want. I was on a business call, presentation with a couple of my, asset building team, family. And one of my partners was sharing an analogy of how banks are like a plantation. It was kind of deep because we started talking about slavery and the things of that nature. And right now, we in the Black Lives Matter situation has been really touchy. So to talk about slavery and things of that nature, it's really, really touchy. But you talk about a plantation, show a house that was a plantation, and said, imagine putting the name like Wachovia or or Wells Fargo or TD Bank or any bank that you want to name. They said it's like a plantation because at a plantation you have workers, right? You put people to work. But at banks they have money. They put money to work. So you come in and you want a loan, right? They give you, let's say for simplicity, $1. You go out, do what you're going to do with your dollar, but you got to bring them back $2, right? Now, another scenario transaction that happens at a bank. You come in to get your money out the bank. You put in $1, they give you $1. You didn't make anything extra. But the bank made $2 when they loaned out the dollar to the other party, right? So the bank is putting their money to work. And the money that they put into work, they're able to loan it out because people value it. And that brings me to the third thing, hold. See, the bank is holding something that people value. And if you hold something that people value, and the more and more people that value that, the more it is worth and the more money you will make. So you could have something that value that two people, value. You're only going to make but so much money. But if you hold something that millions and trillions and billions of people value, you will make a whole lot of money. So, what could you hold that's of value? What could you store away that's of value that a lot of people want? Now, we can argue back and forth and say what's money, what's not money, what's an asset, what's not an asset, but we're not going to get into all that. Just think about what a lot of people value. A lot of people. And what if you held onto that and accumulated that? It could be almost anything. It could be, of course, gold, silver, cryptocurrency, which is what me and my asset family hold. And the more of that we hold, which are things of value that the masses value, because gold is understood all across the earth, just as well as silver, just as well as now Bitcoin. So if you're holding items such as that, you will make a lot of money. Now you can talk about like houses. If you hold a lot of houses, people value houses, people want to be in houses. You will make a lot of money. So what are you holding, or what can you hold? Now you may not can go out there and buy multiple houses, but an asset is an asset. Things that people value are just things that people value. If you know people will be knocking down your door trying to get to whatever it is that you hold because it's of so much value all across the world, then hold and start accumulating things such as that. So become someone of value or create something of value or hold on to and accumulate something of value. You make a lot of money through things of value. If you guys like my talk for today, by all means, smash that like button. Hopefully, this was helpful. Hopefully, this sheds some light on what's going on in the world. What is it that the wealthy know and are doing that you don't know and not doing? Holding, becoming, and creating things of value. My name is Gary. This is my talk for today. Smash the like button, hit subscribe, ring the notification bell for other videos like this. And until next time, guys, I appreciate your time. Take care of yourself and each other. Bye-bye.